to now. And I'll set this some water here.
Okay, I just want to say that I'm live streaming so that Amanda can enter when she's teaching right now, so she wants to follow us. So it will be live stream, but then I'll take it down. So it's only those who know there is a live stream, and it's only Amanda who knows. So I hope that's okay. So, right, I'll just start then. Okay. So thank you all for coming. So this is the session Claiming Space for Sami Feminism in Colonial Academia, Gender Research and Swedish Svea Lika Society. And so it's me, Maj-Britt Öhman, and Gunilla Larsson should have been here today, but she's actually collided with the first national Swedish racing conference, so she's there representing Sami's voice, and that's at the keynote panel there this morning in Uppsala. So we have Liselott Weistedt here, and we met this morning, and Amanda Canel who will join us on Skype after we screen her movie. So, you see, I'll have to read it up here. I just wanted to talk about this panel. So this is one Sami scholar, which is me, and two filmmakers, directors, artists, Liselott Weistedt and Amanda Canel. Who both are Sami, working from different points of departure, challenging Swedish, Nordic, European white and racist colonial settings and its erasure, destruction of Sami culture, history practices in academia, gender research, society. So we will watch the film Storrevari, The Northern Mountain, by Canel later on, and Liselott will show some ongoing project on Kiruna Driftmaker. And you have their websites on their work there. I wanted just to mention Gunilla Larsson's important work in archaeology, reclaiming Sami history through archaeology. And you can see her abstract in the abstract book, so I won't go through it, but I think it's really important to know this. Maybe you should know that in the 18th century there was, by the king, ethnic cleansing of Sami in the mid-Sweden areas. Sami were rejected further up north or forced to assimilate into Swedish. So she's doing a very important work on this to take back and show there's actually archives and place names that you can find the Sami presence from. So that's something you should, I think is really interesting and should invite her. And then my work I will only mention because I want to spend most of the time with the filmmakers. So what I do, what does it say? Can't read. I wanted to, again, as in the keynote panel, highlight this, that 2017 is a centenary of the first colonial nation border crossing Sami meeting it was in February 6 to 9, as Wokohevonen told us this morning, in Trondheim, and it was initiated, organized by Sami women, Elsa Laura Lindberg. And in Norway, this is actually a big celebration going on, and they even made a special coin to celebrate, and there will be celebrations throughout the year. In Sweden, there is nothing apart from what we're trying to do, and so far no support from the Swedish state that I know of. I would say, as in all other issues regarding Sami voices are to a large extent silenced, and whenever invited, mainly considered as hindrance to development or exotic objects to show off. Being Sami working with the colonial Swedish European setting is quite hard work. As the Swedish colonial education system erases Sami culture and history from the curricula, every Sami is forced to start all discussions, spoken or written, regarding Sami culture whenever we want to talk about it, with versions of trying to explain like our history. commonly you can always find a Sami having to write or state that Sápmi, the territory of the Sami stretches across the borders of Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Russia. It's very boring to have to repeat this, but it happens a lot. And gender research is unfortunately no exception. I think maybe even worse, because feminists, I think, I hold feminists accountable to this, to bring in other voices. So this is my work that I'm asking feminist and gender research scholars to actually bring this into teaching and research and understanding. So far, I hope maybe after this conference and the keynote by Bopo Yevonen, that you will be able to state some names of some important Sami pioneers, feminists. And look it up and invite Sami scholars and Sami allied scholars to teach about this. I hold you accountable to do this work. There is a lot of work written, so just find it. And Bopo Yevonen's excellent PhD thesis is available in English. So there is a lot of things available, and you can always get back to me if you want to know more, or then I can always give ideas on who to invite to present. Right, with that I will just actually go further to give the floor to Liselott. So you have your time. We will do the technology. He will help you with the things. I will do that. They are under. Hello? Can you hear me? No. Hello? Oh, yeah. Is it on?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Yes, I'm Liselott Weiser, and welcome, and I'm really glad to be here. I'm going to introduce my town, my hometown, but everything I show is work in progress, so I don't want you to take picture or film anything. So we can start to see the first thing. No, it's on the.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
Var det? Hittar du inte?
Nej,
Vilken dag var det första?
Ja.
But it was down here somewhere. Okay, so it's on this one. It's not the big. Det är inte det då. Den är den här. Det är den. So you need to get this thing out.
Okay, so this is
That's
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
It's just to introduce my town. Den här jävla stan. Jag älskar att låta den här stan, men nu är det så här. Stopp. From the beginning, can you come below?
Yeah, I can work on that.
The song is in Swedish, so but I have some small parts translated.
Is another
you want to turn the lights down?
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah. Nope, that was on. No, we don't.
Yeah, but-
We'll have to do this.
Jag kan börja säga, den här jävla stan. Jag älskar och hatar den här stan, men nu när det är så är det min hemstad.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. So we actually lost internet.
But it is okay, I can talk anyway. I can tell you about the town, yes, but yeah, I don't know if you know about Kiruna. It's in far north of Sweden, and it's a mining town, ore mining. And Kiruna will be demolished and regulated, but who knows, will the new Kiruna ever exist? Now is now, and the future doesn't exist. This is my own thoughts about these things. Politicians and architects make models of a city and expect me to believe in it. For me, it's an utopia. Maybe it's provocative to say that I do a dystopian film about something as exciting as moving an entire city. But I believe that security and longing are feelings that is utopian ideas. There is not. The desire is to paint the images of a reality as does not exist and probably will never exist in the shape I want. In the shape I want. Okay. Stan. Jag älskar
So it's trying to buffer. Yeah. Yes.
I moved early from Finland. I was only 17 years old. I wanted something so unusual.